Hey Corey, it starts right now. I'm just trying to let some people get in here, and then we will start this dang thing. Alrighty, let's see if I can share this real quick or find it on our own YouTube. Hey Danny, what's up? Yo, Isaiah? Tobias, what's up? Corey? I'm doing good, Alex. How are you? What's up, Devin? I'm actually going to a Puma event tonight. All right, guys, so I asked a few people on our Instagram to DM me some questions real quick. So I'm gonna run through all those, and then we will do a little Q&A after we're done with it. It's only about 4 questions so far. So let's hit those first, and then we will come back around to your own question. Santu, how much do I bench? I will answer that one first. About 235 right now is like my max. Not too much. All right, so let's go first. Gents. All right, so the first question we got was, what's my favorite whiskey bar in LA? And what is my favorite single malt? So, favorite whiskey bar in LA is actually called Old Lightning. It's in Marina del Rey. It's a really, really small, tiny speakeasy type place. And my favorite single malt right now, that's a tough one, but I would say Glenlivet 18. So that's first question. All right, second question is kind of a 5-parter, but we'll go through it quickly. So basically, number 1, cardio or weightlifting for weight loss. I think weightlifting is hugely important. I actually just did a video on this. It's gonna come out tonight. I think the heavier you lift, the easier it is to build muscle, and the more weight you can lose, the more muscle you have. That's what I'm thinking. Number 2, would I ever go vegetarian or vegan for health? I really like meat. I've tried to go vegan for like a month. I did it. It was no fun. I think I didn't lose any weight. I didn't feel any different. Not sure. So probably not. Number 3, talk about my tattoos. So I have 2 tattoos on my feet. One is a tattoo of the state symbol of Pennsylvania, which is a keystone. If you guys don't know what that is, it's pretty much the Heinz ketchup logo. And it has a little city in there, and it says home is where your heart is, because I left home when I was 18 and got super homesick about 2 years later. Number 4, actually second tattoo, sorry, I have a matchstick also on my ankle, and I have that with 10 of my best friends back home who just, we've wanted to get something, and it's been, let's just say, a fun ride. So basically, if you guys ever listen to the band 4 Years Strong, we pretty much wanted, it was like a lyric that was sad enough to say that alone we could barely let it match, but together we could burn this place down. So that's kind of where it came from. See if I can get it in there. There it is. I'm wearing sandals right now because I just filmed a fitness video, but that is it. And last but not least, how did Gents Lounge start? So Gents Lounge was always the idea to be the blog for Atlas and Mason, which is my Instagram, as you know, which is a clothing company. So we did kind of small leather goods and stuff. And I met Blake. I always had this idea to do a YouTube channel. Blake had a pretty big following on Instagram. So I said, hey, you bring your followers to Instagram to watch our YouTube video, and we'll do this together. So the blog obviously took off a lot more than Atlas and Mason. So that's how Gents Lounge started. That's what we've been doing. It's been a lot of fun, and that's pretty much it. And last question, what albums have we been listening to? Actually been listening to the Gucci Man album a lot, and I mean, I'm a big fan of The Weeknd. Let's just say, Raymond, thanks for saying cool channel. Alrighty, so Yeah, that's pretty much all the questions I got in the DMs in the 30 minutes that I put up this notification. So let's do some questions and hang out a little bit now. When is the swim short video coming out? As soon as Blake gets back and decides to put some shorts on. Louis Vuitton or Gucci? Gucci for clothes, LV for bags. Can short people wear overcoats? Yes, there's different lengths of overcoats, so I'd say as long as it doesn't go past your knees and get too trench coaty, which is also kind of tough to pull off. What did I think of the Starboy album from The Weeknd? I liked it. I still think, you know, the first House of Balloons, the trilogy, all that stuff is still his best stuff. What are the best kind of man bags? I like backpacks, but if you're wearing a suit, I know briefcases are key. I really like Beyonce. Let's see, what else do we have a lot of bags around the house. I just can't think of any of the names right now, but I do say, you know, briefcases are still good. Over the shoulder bags if you're wearing a suit every day. Where did I get my hat from? This is from Yellow 108. So they actually make hats in Long Beach. They're right down the street from us, which is awesome. What's my favorite fun thing to do? I like to do a lot of fun stuff. Let's see. I'd say beach volleyball in the summer is probably one of my favorite things to do. I missed that last question, but I think it said how tall and what's my weight. I am 6'1" and I weigh about 205 right now, but I'm trying to get down to 190 if I could do that. Favorite instrument, I would have to say guitar. Where am I from? I am from Erie, Pennsylvania, and I moved out to California for college when I was 18. Hacks to get ready quicker. Have a haircut that's easy to work into your style, or easy to style, I guess, in general, and look good in a hat, because then you don't have to do your hair, which I think takes the most time. And build your wardrobe to kind of color coordinate to work with everything if you're trying to do more minimal stuff. Let's see. Do I have any pictures of women's feet? I don't even know why I read that out loud, but no, I do not. Do I take supplements to grow my beard better? No, it's taken a while. Trust me, I didn't have this beard till I was like 23. So that kind of, I guess, it takes time. What's my favorite white tee? Jason Scott. It's kind of more expensive, but it's honestly the most comfortable white tee I've ever owned. Buck Mason also makes really good stuff that's more reasonably priced. Let's see. Does my girlfriend like being in videos? Does she watch them? She definitely watches them. I don't think she would like to be in them, but since you guys kind of like hearing her text messages and her comments, which I don't think she would be as vocal live, but I'm gonna ask her to do a couple, so we'll see. I'm going up to see her actually this weekend, so I'll see if I can get her in a video, or we'll do a little vlog or something, ease her into it. Say my name, Chad Sims, Destiny's Child, what's up? Let's see. What's my one clothing staple? Dark denim. I probably wear dark denim almost every day that I'm not dressed in a suit, or Chelsea boots, I would say. Let's see what's next. Sorry, I'm trying to read from my laptop here as well. So, what's my favorite? Where's a good pancake place in LA? I'm pretty sure this place in West Hollywood, it's literally called like the Pancake Shop or something, and they're like massive and really good. That's probably my favorite spot. Also the place called The Roof on Wilshire in LA makes like a pancake lasagna or a breakfast lasagna, which is exactly what you would think it was. Awesome. What's my favorite music and foods? I'm honestly like a punk rock, hardcore, pop punk kid at heart, so I love all that stuff. Now I pretty much listen to a little bit of everything, a lot of top 40, some, I guess even a little bit of country, why not? And let's see, what's next? Thoughts on the Perry Ellis brand. I really like the way they fit. Their slim fit isn't as slim as I would like, so I do some tailoring to them, but I've done some work. I have some clothes from them. I have a linen suit from them, which I absolutely love, and like a kind of stretchy polo, which is pretty cool. And where are we at? Best, hey Will, what's up? Almost read that one out loud. What cologne do I wear the most? It depends on the time of day, but I do like Burberry Touch. I wear a lot of Le Labo. Mr. Burberry's awesome. Yeah, those are probably my top 5. I'm trying to see what we have around the office that I also wear, but those are probably my top few. How is it working with GQ and GQ insiders? It's super cool. The GQ's been great to us. I mean, obviously as like a fashion blogger and someone who likes fashion, GQ was the goal. And the fact that we got to work with them and we have like a contact now, we do a lot of stuff with them, it's wonderful. Let's see, in my opinion, when you don't know the attire for a meeting, party, other event, is it better to go overdressed or try to figure out the event's going to be? I would say go overdressed, but layer up. So, you know, if you know hopefully you have some sort of idea. But maybe a blazer that you can kind of either leave in the car, put in coat check or something, you know, just to kind of either class it up or take things down depending on the thing. Let's see. Thoughts on raw denim. I like raw denim. It takes a long time to break in if you have time to do it. Awesome. I'm a huge fan of Mott & Bow, which I think they make a few raw or selvage type, but Mott & Bow, for the price, you can't beat that. Let's see what's up next. What is my favorite shoe brand? That's tough. I gotta shout out my buddy Corey from Taft. Taft makes great shoes, great price. I also like Magnani, Adidas for sneakers. I'm a huge Adidas fan. What else do we got? Vans. Vans Authentic's probably best summer shoe ever. Yeah, hope that clarifies. We can go more into it if you want to. What are my thoughts on patent leather shoes? Do you prefer wear them for formal events or just casual wear? I mean, you can pull it off with casual wear, but I definitely would stick to formal if you're not too aggressive with your style. That's not probably the first style move you make is patent leather with denim or shorts or something, but there are times that it can be done, but not very often, I will say. Let's see. Is there a way to strengthen your placket without $1 million collar? So basically that's keeping things up so it doesn't get all shitty like this. I really want to try $1 million collar because they look really great. I would say if you can find a good fabric shirt that has a little more, I guess, substance to it, but it will be less breathable, so probably more hot, you might sweat more, but that's probably the only thing you can do without, you know, physically putting like something in there. Let's see. Best reasonably priced dark denim, Mott & Bow, MOTTANDBOW. Hands down, you'll love them. I love them. Let's see. If I only had one pair of shoes, what would they be? Dang. So you guys know I'm a huge Huarache fan, which, I mean, I don't know if this is the best decision, but I live in California, so not much winter. I'd probably go with a pair of Huaraches because you can wear them casually. I've worn them with a suit. It can be done. So I guess those would be them. Or probably a pair of wingtips. Where are we at? One watch to choose. Which would you choose? Probably go something classy, like Jaeger LeCoultre or Breitling. You know, just I'd go with the obviously expensive watch because if you can only have one watch, you might as well spend some money on it. Do I smoke blunts? I do not. I have, but not on a regular basis. Do you think a heavier set guy can look stylish and dapper? Yes. A tailor is your best friend though, and find clothing that plays to your strengths and doesn't cut you off in places that won't work for you. So, and blazers, jackets, layers, very good things. What do I think about Uniqlo? I can't fit into them because I'm like a double XL, but all of my friends who are shorter than me and thinner than me love them. So if I could wear them, great for the price, you can't beat it. That's all I got. Ticket pockets on suits, hacking or straight? I like straight. All right, I'm gonna do this one just because it'll be fun. How would you wear black boat shoes? I wouldn't, because I'm not a huge fan of black shoes, especially all black shoes, like black shoes, black sole. I think you just look like a waiter, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. If I had to do it though, I'd probably go black boat shoes, khaki shorts, and like a fun festive shirt. So that's how I would do it if I had to do it. Do I wear sneakers? Yes, I wear sneakers all the time. Probably NMDs or Ultra Boosts are my favorite right now. Used to be a huge Nike guy. Had like 60 pairs of Jordans and like 200 pairs of Nike SBs. Sold them all though. Started Atlas and Mason. Let's see. How to dress to impress in college. I wouldn't go full suits. I mean, I'd say fit is probably your best friend in college. Like if you can find clothes that fit you well and, you know, maybe make a little bit of a statement to stand out if that's what you're into. I wouldn't say full on suit and tie every class, probably, because most people honestly aren't doing that these days. I mean, you'll stand out, and if you have the personality to back it up, great, but maybe, you know, every once in a while you suit up. I would say that. Where do I live? I live in downtown Los Angeles. Have I been to Gorin Bros? Yes, I have been to Gorin Bros. Like their hats a lot. This is actually the first hat I've found that really fits my head and I think I look decent in, because I was never a hat guy before I found this hat. So it's Yellow 108, once again. They're out of Long Beach. Let's see, what's another language I can understand? Spanish, a little bit. And my girlfriend seems to think I can understand Tagalog, but I think I can just pick up on context clues pretty well. Which watch is in my hand? It's Jack Mason. So if I can, let's see if we can focus on that, maybe, yeah, kinda, a little bit. So Jack Mason, they make good stuff. Straight or safety razor? If you have the time, straight razor. If you don't, safety razor. Is Gents Lounge going to make merch? We actually have a tie and pocket square collaboration with Weekend Casual. So weekend like Saturday, Sunday, and then casual. That is out. You can buy it on their site, weekendcasual.com. And then I think September, October, we're doing a capsule collection where we're making suits with combat and gentlemen. So stay tuned for that. How tall am I? I'm 6'1". Uh-oh, went to the bottom again. Let's go with thoughts on Pulse pre-workout. Now, if you guys don't know, it's Legion Athletics. They make dope stuff. I'm a huge fan. I actually brought it in because I just did a video on it. So this is the pre-workout I take. It says 2 scoops is 1 serving, but I can do just fine with about 1. And I'm wired for the day, so if you can do 2, you might need some caffeine help or drink a lot of coffee, which I do not. I don't drink coffee at all, actually. Which countries have I traveled to already? Canada, Mexico, all of this. Let's see. France, Italy, Monaco. Switzerland. I think that's about it right now. I'm going to China and Japan soon. Can you buy, Juan wants to buy Blake and I a beer. Yes, anytime you're in LA, we have a brewery right next to our office, Indie Brewing, so come on over, we'll go grab a beer. What store in the mall would have the best monk straps? I haven't been to the mall in so long, but I would say probably no store in the mall would have the best ones because the best people are selling lower cost goods online only. So, you know, Taft, Crosby Square, those kind of guys. Let's see. Uh-oh, dropped down to the bottom again. All right, so opinion on Thursday boots. I love Thursday boots. I have a few in the office right now. They're super comfortable, well made, well priced. Maybe a touch bulky for my slim silhouette that I normally wear, but if you're not wearing skinny jeans, they're perfect. They're comfortable, they last a long time. Can't say much better things about it. You want to know about, all right, so All Sports 4 wants to know about loafers. We have a whole video on loafers that we kind of did different types of them and what they're good for and when to wear them and styles and brands you should check out. So just Google like Gents Lounge loafer. You should be able to find it. Let's see. Could I easily interchange with Blake's style? I think Blake does everything a little more classier than I do it, but I think I could probably get there if I wanted to dress up every day, but sometimes I just like to kick it casual, you know? I do not have my own YouTube channel. I just run Gents Lounge through and through. Let's see, need to block some people real quick. How do I do this? Let's see, blocked. Alrighty, sorry about that, guys. I had to block some people. LA Taylor. Alright, Eddie, sorry, I missed your comment. LA Taylor, I go to this lady in Whittier. I think it's called Paul's Tailor or Paul's Dry Cleaning. She does all my tailoring. She's amazing. Yeah. If you want, DM me. I'll send you a link to the address and whatever. Ever thought of a makeover episode for someone with horrible style? Yes, we have actually. It's just been, I don't know, I guess we haven't got around to finding someone who wants to do it. Are you in LA, Juan? Send me a DM if you are. All right, more people to block. I love it. The longer we're on here, the more people we get to block. Alrighty. So I guess we caught up on the questions. So if you got them, ask them. Favorite shorts. Big fan of the J. Crew 9-inch inseams, but wondering if I like something else. Nifty Genius and Jax, Jachny, make some pretty good shorts. I wear those quite often. What are my kind of favorite shorts that I wear? Vanishing Elephant, I don't know if they're even still a brand, but I wear their shorts a lot. And that's pretty much it. What was the last movie I saw? Spider-Man, and it was awesome. Favorite shades? That'll be fun. So, favorite sunglasses, Paired Eyewear, P-A-R-E-D eyewear. They're awesome. Crew, K-R-E-W-E, awesome. Those are kind of more expensive. Also Linda Faro I like a lot, also more expensive. A little more, I guess, lower price range, Pacifico Optical, like Pacifico the beer, Optical, they make good stuff. Ray-Ban, Persol, those standards. All right. Best loafers on a budget. Jose, check out New Republic. They're like 80 bucks or 60 maybe. They might be cheaper. Where is my shirt from? It's from Kennington Man, like K-E-N-N-I-N-G-T-O-N, I believe. Wilbert, any tips for bulking? No, because I am trying to lose weight and lean out as fast as possible. So I would say eat more, lift heavy, do less cardio. That's what I've heard. Alex, are you talking about the shirt I'm wearing now? Because I just explained that. If not, let me know. Let's see. What's up? Juan from Miami. I'll be there in October, actually, so let's get a meet-up, get-together going. Tips for growing a beard. Just wait it out, take your time, suffer through the shitty 2 weeks of it being itchy and terrible. Who does the editing for my videos? I do pretty much all the film production and the videos since I went to film school, and we do outsource a few videos because we're trying to put out more and more every week, but it's mostly me. I use Adobe Premiere. I know I always get that question a lot. We shoot on Sony A7S II also. Do I want to travel to Thailand and make some vlogs? Yes, I want to eat all of the food in Thailand because it looks so good. Any relationship advice when going to different schools? So you're dating a girl from another school. Try to be secure in your relationship and don't be too iffy and questioning and like, what are you doing? What did you do in school today? Who'd you talk to? You know, trust your girlfriend. If she's a shitty person, she's a shitty person. You'll find out soon enough, but I wouldn't worry or nag too much. That's pretty much what I could say. Favorite car, Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. And that's probably gonna stay that way for a while until I find something new that I like. NMD R2 Prime Knits in white or black. I would go white, but black is probably way more practical. Let's see. Dang, questions are coming in quick. All right, stand on wearing eyeglasses without grades. I'm assuming that means if you don't need glasses, wearing them. I like it. I mean, they're actually coming out with glasses now that you can wear that will protect your eyes from if you stare at like computer screens all day. And I think that's pretty interesting because I'm in front of a computer like pretty much my whole day. So if I can keep my eyes good, which I luckily enough have 20/20 vision, but if I can keep them good for the next 30 years, I'm gonna try them out as well. So actually we have a video coming out soon like that. Let's see. Good casual outfit for dinner, short sleeve button down, and some dark denim. Does Blake use the same tailor as me? He actually recommended that tailor to me, so yeah, we use the same tailor. I think he goes to another guy now in LA because he moved from Whittier to LA, but yeah, she's an awesome lady. Give her business and tell her we sent you. Let's see. I'm a student and 20 years old. Is Allen Edmonds a good option to invest in now? Yeah, I mean, Allen Edmonds make great shoes. They'll last for a long time. I would also recommend checking out Taft. They might be a little more cost effective and similar quality, if not equal quality. Favorite metal as watches and rings. I like, you know, white, gold, silver, platinum. I've also been gravitating towards gold a little bit in the winter more than the summer, I'd say. So gold for winter and fall, silver for summer. Does that work? Are there any brands I stay away from? Yeah, I can't wear Uniqlo. I mean, I don't stay away from them because I can't, because I don't like them. It's just, they don't fit me well. H&M doesn't fit me well. Pretty much, I just stay away from brands that don't fit me well or are terrible quality. Sorry, you should subscribe. Yes, so subscribe now if you haven't yet. But I really appreciate it. We got to get this thing up to 60K soon, so let's do that. Brands I stay away from. Yeah, no, I mean, I pretty much don't work with brands I don't like, so. Do I make a living off just YouTube, or do I have other means of income? We do make a living off YouTube and Instagram and speaking engagements and our website, so kind of the whole social media thing combined works pretty well. I also do some photo shoots and video work for other brands, so. How long am I staying live for? Probably another 15-20 minutes. Let's see, ooh, drop down to the bottom again, sorry. Favorite sports to play and to watch? I love to play hockey, beach volleyball. Used to ride BMX bikes a lot. Wish I could still do that, but don't have anyone to ride with in LA. To watch though, hockey and football. What kind of pant break do I use on most suits? I go no break most of the time. I've been going a little longer than I used to, so I've kind of, you know, slight break or no break. Let's see, thoughts on Marshalls. I don't like Marshalls because I kind of know how I mean, I'm sure you guys know how everything works too, but most of the brands in Marshalls are not made in even the same factory as the brand names that are on the label. It's like their secondary brand that's made, you know, somewhere else, way worse quality, and they kind of charge you, I mean, they charge you less, but you're not getting your money's worth. So I would say that. I mean, maybe for like undershirts and stuff, or underwear and socks, you're all good, but not for actual clothes. Would I use a hair powder for volume before you styled your hair or after? I have used the Boost powder from American Crew, and I use it before I do my hair. So once it's like dry, I sprinkle the Boost powder on while it's like still a little damp, and then kind of work it through, but I still hairspray and other stuff as well. Is Suit Supply the best value brand for suits? If you're in an area that has an Indochino spot to go to and get fitted for, Indochino's probably your best value and your best fitting, because once you go to Suit Supply, it's a great suit, but you do need to do about $70 worth of tailoring to it. Let's see. Where's my girlfriend now? She lives in Sacramento. I'm going to see her tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. So we do that long distance thing from LA to Sacramento for now. Can I make a video on accessories like rings and bracelets? Google Gents Lounge man jewelry. I'm pretty sure I did a video. It's probably super awkward because I did it like 2.5 years ago, but most of my opinions still stand on that one. How many days a week do I work out? I've been slacking lately, so it's been about 3, but I aim for 5. Thoughts on wearing a Casio G-Shock for an everyday beater? If you're not wearing dress clothes, awesome. I love G-Shocks. How old am I? I'm 28. What camera do I use to shoot my IG content? Sony A7S II with a 70-200 2.8 lens. What's the best beard clipper or trimmer? Go with something that barbers use. Get like barber quality products. You can't go wrong. Like not your consumer based stuff. Like go to a barber supply store and get them, because they never break down and they work phenomenally. Which tailor do I go to in Whittier? I think it's called Paul's Dry Cleaning. Thoughts on Alpha M? He's a great dude. We do Menfluential, the men's fashion, or what is it? What's the seminar called? Fashion. Why can I not think of it now? But it's now called Menfluential, the seminar in February. He's a great dude. Him and Antonio are also, you know, they started it all, so you can't hate on that. How long have I known Blake? I've known Blake for 4 years now. Thoughts on Jose from TMF? Great guy. Also met him at StyleCon. Oh, that's what it's called, StyleCon. Yes, also met him at StyleCon. Good dude. Killing it. He's super young, which good for him. Can't say anything bad about that guy. Say my name. Come on, man. You got the hardest name ever to say. Stamatis. Oh, I feel like it's good. I don't know. Is that actually your name, or are you just trying to make me say something stupid? So I don't know if I'm gonna do it. But I got the first name out, so if you weren't, sorry. Who is another guy in your videos? Blake. Blake's my good friend. What's a typical everyday carry for the summer? In my pockets, just wallet, cell phone, keys. I also try to always have a camera, but that's about it. Escobar style, yes. You coming to Menfluential? It'll be fun. If I could only shop at one store, where would it be and why? Mr. Porter, because they have awesome stuff. I mean, wouldn't be able to. If price is an issue, ASOS. But if not, Mr. Porter. What do you think the recreational weed scene will look like in LA? Probably a lot like it looks like right now. Nothing's really gonna change. Have I got a favorite summer hack? I would say you can accessorize more because you're wearing less. So necklaces, bracelets, watches add a lot to just like a simple plain tee or tank top or something. Pink Lord, said your name. Favorite bar in LA? Ooh, I really like 7 Grand when it's not packed. Edison's always cool. Dive places, actually Alex's bar in Long Beach, if you've ever been, is super cool. The bar Old Lightning inside of Scopa in Venice is dope, which actually that's where I'm gonna go for dinner tonight, because I'm going out with my buddy Single Malt Daily, if you've watched any of our whiskey videos. If I had to buy one dress shoe, would it be a brown Oxford? Yeah, because that's the most, I guess. It'd probably be a brogued Oxford though, with just like slight broguing. Not like a quite wingtip, but you know, a little bit. Just to switch things up a little bit, why not? If I only got one shoe, who's gonna care? Favorite whiskey or scotch? And thoughts on Paul Evans. I will show you my favorite whiskey. Sorry, coming back. Alrighty, so I brought 2. So, favorite scotch, Black Art by Bruichladdich. Phenomenal. 23 years old. It's really, really good. If you can get your hands on the new one that just came out, also really good. American single malt though, Westland. These guys are awesome. Can't say enough about them. Also, you know, Glenlivet, Macallan, also super good. Thoughts on Paul Evans? I like them. I have their, tassel loafers. They're great. How long have me and my girlfriend been together? It'll be 3 years in August. Let's see. What's the worst style mistake I've made in the past? Over tailoring and over accessorizing. So pants that are too tight, clothes that are too tight, too short, putting a billion accessories on at the same time. So that's probably the biggest style mistake. What's my favorite brand for denim jackets? Levi's, if you are going economical. Hudson makes really good denim jackets as well, if you want to go on the pricier side. Who else makes a good? Those are my two favorite that I own actually. What's up next? Thoughts on Stan Smiths. I like the what is it, prime knit that Adidas does? I like the prime knit versions of Stan Smiths a lot. What's my favorite song? I'll tell you my favorite karaoke song is Jesse's Girl by Rick Springfield. Yes, we will get along just fine, buddy. When are you coming? I like how you put social drinker in parentheses. What do I think of wide lapels coming back into trend? I think they're awesome because I'm a wider dude, so thin lapels did not really work well for me. Summer or winter? Winter. I love layers. I don't like being hot, and you can always wear more. I do not like snow though, so I'm kind of picky. Let's go winter in LA, so it's about 50. That's a good temperature, right? I lived in snow for 18 years, so also the snowiest city in America, the last 4. Thoughts on calisthenics and bodyweight workout? I think it's great if you're already in shape, but I do think weight training is necessary to build muscle and get to where you want to go quicker. No tequila, sorry. Top 3 fast fashion and high fashion. Top man, Zara. Is ASOS fast fashion? If so, then yes. High fashion, Tom Brown, Tom Ford, Gucci, Burberry. Yes, sorry, I added one more. What kind of music am I into? I would say, I told you I'm a pop punk kid at heart, so I like, you know, pop punk, hardcore, punk rock. I also like The Weeknd, R&B, Usher, rap, Kendrick Lamar, a little bit of everything. Yes, whiskey or scotch, please. How do I maintain my hairstyle wearing a hat? I don't, as you can see. I mean, I guess it still looks all right, but I wear a hat because I don't want to do my hair. If I'm wearing a hat, I'm not taking it off. So I wear a hat places I can wear, you get away with it inside or dinners, you know? Favorite line at the bar before I met my girlfriend? I was terrible at pickup lines. I'm usually very shy. Usually I just comment on something that they're talking about that I overheard or compliment pieces of their style, which also sometimes, well, I guess all the time used to come off as me being gay. So I'd be like, I like your bag. And she'd be like, oh, let's talk because I'm not offended or uncomfortable about you, which worked really well. So my girlfriend also thought I was gay when she first met me. So dressing well sometimes has that opinion for girls who've never dated a stylish dude. Whatever. Let's see. Favorite mixed drink? What would I order at the bar? At a bar, I don't like to pay much for alcohol, so I'm not buying expensive whiskey. But I will say, obviously, a really well-made old-fashioned, but it's got to be at a cocktail bar. So that's another thing, guys. I'll take a little bit to talk about this one. If you're at a cocktail bar that makes cocktails, order a cocktail. Don't go to your freaking dive bar and be like, I want an old-fashioned with Luxardo cherries, 2 dashes of bitter, 1 dashes of orange bitter. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna be happy. So, order a Jameson and ginger and suck it up because you're at a dive bar. Or a Pabst Blue Ribbon 16-ounce can, which also is good. But mixed drink, I'd say old-fashioned, sidecar, gimlet, or if it's summer, like what is it? Gin fizz or whiskey sour. Am I always the best dressed man at every wedding I go to? If it's not a blogger's wedding, yeah. And it's kind of fun because you either outdress everybody or, you're just up there and people start talking to you, which is a good icebreaker for weddings because mostly I don't know people and I like to talk to everybody. So people are like, you look really good. And I'm like, thank you, come talk to me. Are FOB watches too much? I don't know what FOB stands for, so clarify and I'll answer that for you. What's my favorite beer? Yingling, because I grew up in Pennsylvania, but I understand that is not a great beer, but for the price, you can't beat it. Favorite beer out here? I really like Monkish Brewing. They make like a 9.5 strong ale, which is phenomenal. Allagash, anything they make is pretty much on my list as well. Someone who has influenced my style. Ryan Gosling, Bradley Cooper, David Beckham, Tom Ford. Any good leadership advice? Listen to your employees, help them even if they don't ask for it, and hear what they're actually saying when they say it. Also follow up always. No matter who you're talking to, if you say you're gonna do something, or if you meet somebody, send them an email, say, great meeting you. Following up is how I get half the deals that I get. So follow up. Does my girlfriend help me choose my style or give me any decisions? No. She trusts me, so I also don't give her any opinions on, I tell her what I like and what I don't like, but she still does her own thing, and we all have our own individual style, but she pulls it off, she knows what she's doing. I would like to think I know what I'm doing as well, so. Best source for off-the-rack suits / blazers for muscular fellas. It really depends on your body type. I would say get something that fits in your arms and shoulders because everything else can be taken in to the waist and adjusted. So, even if you have to go a 44 short or a 44 and you're like a 32 waist, they can all be taken in. Am I familiar with Ryan McGinn? Yeah, he went to Menfluential and StyleCon as well. What do I think of his style? I think he is very comfortable in his style and he does what he does with confidence. Not necessarily, I guess, how I would wear things, but he pulls it off. He preaches, he preaches the skinny jeans, he preaches sneakers, he, doesn't dress up all that often. It's not like a competing style with what we do. We do like way more suits, and I don't think I've ever seen him in a suit unless it was like cropped super much in capri style, which works for him. Interesting, probably not for everybody, but he's killing it. McGregor or Mayweather? This is probably gonna be the unpopular opinion, but McGregor's my boy. He dresses super well. I don't think he's going to win, but I would like to see him win because I just appreciate what he does and how he does it, and I think he's a very, very smart guy. What do I wear to a wedding that stands out so much? It's really not much. It's a suit that fits. That's pretty much all you need at most weddings, is a suit that fits really well, and maybe some wingtips or stylish shoes, but it's really not that hard for the most part. When did I start getting into menswear, and what style mistake do I cringe at now that I made? I started probably when I got my job at Discovery Channel, editing TV for them, and I had a little more money to spend, but at that point I thought, if I spend more money on clothes, I will look better. So I spent probably, I bought $1,000 suits, $250 dress shirts, and looking back, I did not look as good as I thought I did, but I spent way too much freaking money, and I probably should have saved it and invested it and put it into stocks, because I would be much more wealthier today if I did. So, do that. Do I get my jeans off the rack hemmed? Yes, I do. And I do a little longer than I do my suit pants, so a slight break, because I like to roll them sometimes too. Let's see. Ryan's having a conference in Florida. When and where? I will be in Florida in October, so maybe, if it's around the time that I'm there. What do I think of having a uniform, everyday blazer, but accessorize it differently? I think it's awesome. I think you're gonna save yourself a ton of money. Make sure the blazer doesn't stand out too much, so like navy, gray, something you can switch things around with. But I think that's the smartest thing, is even have like 5 white shirts and one suit, and get a bunch of fun ties and some pocket squares and a watch or 2. You got 7 outfits right there. Steve Lee, is a well-designed business card important for a first impression of yourself, brand, any advice? This is also probably going to be unpopular opinion, but I think the business card is dead, and we have phones in our hands right now. If you can't get somebody's email and send them an email right away, that's probably the best, most effective way to do it. I don't know how many business cards I have that I've never emailed the person, and I want to. If you can get an email right there and get a conversation started, or a phone number or a text message, that's the best thing you can do. Business card is nice, but not necessarily effective, because you're better off. I mean, I don't know what your business also is, but I would say get somebody's email and get somebody's phone number. What am I afraid of? Spiders. Whiskey of choice, we already covered that, but Westland, Bruichladdich. Let's see, yeah, you can't really see because it's black on black, but these are my 2 whiskeys of choice. What do I wear for a long distance flight? I have this pair of Lacoste sweatpants that I love, and a t-shirt, and usually this hat because it doesn't pack well, so that's pretty much what or a sweatshirt depending on the temperature. Also some Adidas NMDs for the shoes. What's trips for the impression? Tips for impression for me? I can't understand that. Sorry. Rephrase and I will answer. What types of pants are breathable, comfortable for us living here in LA? Linen and like cotton linen blend. That's all you can do. Steve, no problem. What are my thoughts on peacoats during the winter? I love them. They're timeless. You can have them forever. Just don't get one that's like I know some people are putting like a lot of zippers or patches and making things a little weird. If you get a classic like navy style peacoat, you will have that thing for the rest of your life. Trust me, I bought a peacoat probably sophomore year of high school from American Eagle, and I still wear that thing and still get compliments on it, and no one knows that it's from American Eagle. No one knows that it cost $50, but it still looks good. It's classic. I got it tailored recently, but that's probably about it. Can I recommend a good camel overcoat? On the budget side, Combat Gent makes a pretty decent one. You do need to do a little bit of tailoring to it, I would say. Again, there's a bunch, but they're super expensive. So if you want to spend some money, you know, go with any of your designer brands. That's an investment piece, I think, that you'll have for a long time, so it's definitely worth the money, but that's probably the best advice I can give. Do I have many other friends besides Blake? Yeah, I have a lot of friends actually. It's kind of tough to keep hanging out with them because I'm not in LA every weekend anymore, and I really miss them a lot. Best underwear brand, shape, fabric, and my nose is itchy, it's getting hot in here. Let's see. Saxx, S-A-X-X, makes awesome underwear. They have like a little pouch that keeps your junk from wiggling around and chafing, which is awesome. MeUndies makes great stuff. Mack Weldon also makes very good underwear. I wear Richer Poorer underwear. I used to wear Calvin Klein a lot because it used to be on sale on Gilt. But I will say MeUndies and Saxx probably top two right now. Do I prefer staying in or going out? I prefer staying in most of the week and going out once or twice a week. I end up going out a lot more because we have a lot of events to go to these days, but I do like to stay in and, you know, watch Netflix, cook at home. I mentioned stocks earlier. Do I own any now? Would I recommend some? I do own some, and I will not recommend any because I'm not making any financial decisions for other people. Hire a financial advisor or talk to somebody who knows some stuff because I do not know enough to give any advice. Is there any way to avoid white rubber soles from yellowing, oxidizing, or is that just the deal we make with the devil? Yeah, I mean, I've only had trouble with kind of gum soles doing that recently, and and the shoes that I've had for over 5 years, but it's pretty much what you get with age. Take it as a patina that looks good, and you know, people know how old your shoes are if they still are in good condition. Thoughts on Birkenstocks? I really like Birkenstocks actually. I used to wear them a lot in high school. I had like the clog time because they wouldn't let us, with a clog type, because they wouldn't let us wear anything but dress shoes, and I was a punk rock kid and wanted to be different, so got away with Birkenstocks. I don't wear the sandals. I don't wear them anymore, but they are super comfortable if you like that style. What are comfortable shoes you recommend? Tried Aldo and Allen Edmonds, find them both equally uncomfortable. Is it the reason because your foot is too wide, or just because you're not used to wearing dress shoes that feel like that? There used to be a brand called, what were they called? I can't think of it now. But they were the most comfortable dress shoes I ever wore, but they don't make them anymore, so that's not helpful for you at all. Try to find something maybe with a rubber sole. I can't, that's all I can say. Let's see, Blake stitching or Goodyear welted? I would say both. If you live in a winter, cold, rainy climate, Goodyear welting is better for keeping the water out, but I like a slim silhouette of the Blake stitch. I think it looks better visually if you have a slim silhouette on your outfit. All right, so it's 5:30. I'm actually going to a Puma event tonight, meeting up with my boy Single Malt Daily. So let's do 5 more minutes of this and then we'll peace out. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, check out our video, leave us some other comments, and on the other videos, let us know what you think. We really appreciate it. All right, so let's do 5 more minutes of this and see what we can do. All right, I like it. You guys helping each other out in the comments. Steve, check out Crockett and Jones. I've never tried them, but worth a shot. Tips on dressing well when everyone else dresses poorly where you live. It should be very easy. And own the fact that you're dressing well, because a lot of your friends are gonna be like, why are you so dressed up? Where'd you come from, a wedding? Just, you know, trust me, stick with it, do your own thing. Every time I came to a bar with my friends who wore jeans and a t-shirt and I showed up in anything dressier than that, even a suit, people always wanted to talk to me, even, you know, girls, dudes, everyone was like, what's up? You know, if you stand out and you stand out in a good way, people will talk to you. So I recommend keep doing it. I've said before, I was a hardcore kid, punk rock. Was I in a band? If so, what instrument did I play? I was not in a band. I had a ton of friends in bands. I pretty much did all the photos and the videos for my friends in bands. So I'm very unmusically talented, but if I would play an instrument, I would probably be a singer or play guitar. But I am unmusically talented, so. Thoughts on luxury watches. I'm sure you've seen Blake and I's video on fashion watches versus luxury watches. I think it's a personal connection that you have between you and that watch. So, you know, it's an investment. It should signify something like, you know, an achievement or a goal that you've met. I don't think you should just willy-nilly buy a luxury watch. I think you should, you know, spend your money, do your research, and really think about that purchase and make sure it means something to you, kind of like a tattoo. When's Blake coming back? Tomorrow, actually, but I'm leaving, so. What's my thoughts on Grand Frank? I love Grand Frank. Their shirts fit really well off the rack, so do their suits. Wasn't a huge fan of the shoes they put out, but they do everything else really, really well. Should gentlemen smoke or shouldn't? I don't think they should smoke cigarettes, but the occasional cigar, all good. What's my favorite brand of luxury watch? I really like Breitling. I'm gonna fucking butcher the name, but A. Lang Sahoni, which I know I butchered it, but I love them. They're classic, they look great. Sorry for butchering the name. It's like A.LangeneNSOHNE. Best dress shirt, in my opinion, Eton or Spruce, S-P-R-O-S, wait, no, S-P-R-O-O-S, which is my buddy Perkins makes, and probably half the price of Eton, but similar quality. Will we be getting videos while I'm gone, or does Blake not? Blake does not edit, but we do have another video guy who's gonna put some, yes, KSN 3000, that's how you spell it. Blanked out. Blake does not edit videos. I do them all, but we have some in the queue, and Blake has a few coming out, so he did a few while I was away on vacation, so there should be more coming out. I've heard of Tanner Guzzi, also at Medfluential, also a good dude. I want my teeth to become white. What can I do? Check out whitening strips. Check out those things. Go get your teeth whitened. Brush your teeth. All of those things are good things. I have used... Wait, no. I can't even think of the name right now. I used it a long time ago, but it was like Mr. Bright Teeth whitening strips from Australia. They worked pretty good. Brush your teeth. All right, let's do 3 more questions and then we are good. Thoughts on, well, let's do 4. All right, thoughts on Tiege Henley. It's a great system for the price. You can't beat it. If you're looking for a complete system that you don't have to really think about, it works really well. You can't beat it for the price. I do use a lot of different stuff, but I will say that like I do get my stuff for free, so price isn't really an issue. But if it was, Tiege Henley would be what I went with. But I think my eye cream costs as much as the whole package for 1 month. So, you know, Tiege Henley's great for the price, especially if you're on a budget. All right, let's go. Should men wear rings besides a wedding band? I wear this one all the time. I think it's simple. I don't think you should fill up your whole hand with rings, but 1 or 2 is all right. All right, 2 more. So if you guys haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. All right, so let's do. I feel like if we ever met, time would fly. Wait, I feel like we'd get along if we ever met. Probably, I get along with most everybody. Should you use Tiege Henley? If you have skin, well, yes, you should, because taking care of your skin at an early age is a good idea. I have not used Pete and Pedro hair product. Why am I using a hat? Because I did not do my hair today. I am 6'1". All right, quick fire, here we go. Please do more live videos in the future, coming out. All right, last question, who's got it? Come on, man. Steve, all right, are Apple Watches fashionable? And also, do I have a girlfriend? Yes, I have a girlfriend. Apple Watches are fashionable. I'm a big fan, I really want one. I'm also really into tracking my fitness stuff, and the fact that the new one is waterproof, I think I would wear it more as my everyday watch, probably not as much when I dressed up or went out to events, but during the day when I'm kind of doing my day-to-day stuff, it's great, shows you your text messages, especially if you get a nice leather band for it. I'm a big fan of it, so. All right, I'm out. Most complimented thing I own. Probably like a tuxedo. When I wear like a blue shawl collar tuxedo, I get tons of compliments. I don't wear it that often, so I don't know if it's the most, but also some of the coats that I have, a lot of pea coats and trench coats that I wear, things that I spent a little bit more money on and are staple pieces, I get a lot of compliments on. All right, I'm out. The trolls are here, so I am leaving. All right, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Please hit that button. We really appreciate it. Leave us comments on other videos. I try to answer all of the comments. So if you have any questions ever, just leave a comment and I'll try to get back to you. Thanks, guys. New video coming out tonight on my fitness routine, which is why this stuff is here. So thanks, guys. See you later. Boop. Oh, it asked me a question now, so I can't just